Okay. Fuck. I gotta fold my clothes, and I just want to film the process of grounding, calming down. I don't know why. But it's helpful so far, so I'm not gonna complain. I can trust myself. It's taking some practice, but I can. Well, and I can. This is how I have tricked myself into always folding the fucking laundry. Because the only place for it to go otherwise is on my chair. And every time I want to use my fucking chair, it's piled high with laundry. So, fuck. I'll give context once I've calmed down enough to give it. It's nice finding things that I can ground with. Like, really teaching myself to be really in the body and really in the activities I'm doing. And like, you can basically use anything as a grounding tool. I just, like, very conscious of how this towel feels in my hands, the weight and the texture, and the breezes of air as I flap it around that hit me. Like the smell of the room, the feel of me standing here in my body doing it. It's like, it's a bit better. I'm drained, man. I'm so drained. It's kind of hard to not speed through things sometimes and get autopiloted about it. God. I'm so drained. Hood, yes. That's more annoying in sensory information, so then at least it's like noticeable and I can use it to anchor me. The thing is, it's not just like it's like every part of me has to ground to the body and anchor to themselves and to the front, and like periodically a part will get blasted backwards from one trigger or another or something. It's like it's just fucking phenomenally complex and rough these days, but oh well. And feels a lot more like an actual fucking life that I'm actually in, and that's worth it. God. I've been thinking about our Nan and our experiences looking after her when she was first ill and as her dementia progressed. Like, there's a fucking ice cavity in my heart. It's so hard to stay grounded to the body. Every time I think about it, it feels like I'm getting shot in the chest or something. And then suddenly I'm floating off and I haven't even noticed. I don't know, like, some parts of me pull me back. I feel like this is like very far above and beyond my current skill set level of grief processing. And I'm just trying to learn to take breaks, take notes, try and work out what was too much, what couldn't be integrated that time. I feel like pulled to look at the topic, any slight interaction with the topic, memory, anything is like so far, so too much that it's just like getting shot. And then most of my time is spent trying to ground back to the body again. Occasionally though, you know, I've had a couple of moments actually of having memories about being there, just randomly come back, and I was like, oh yeah, the ages I'm looking at, I would have spent a lot of time there actually. I just didn't remember that. And like, I specifically mean me, who is fusing into the like, did I host front position? However the fuck this shit works for us. It gets kind of harder to differentiate which part I'm speaking from, and that's kind of, that's good. I kind of like that. Like, I can feel I look back and I feel like both people, not quite all parts in me, but I can realize that was me split into parts rather than thinking of like almost one or the other and then alternating, which is, it's so fucking weird fusing. Anyway, I'm getting new strands of memories as well. We never processed like any of this at the time. We didn't know how, you know, what trauma was. And throughout, like, we were getting traumatized from other things throughout, so it was very difficult to even be, we were nowhere near present then. I feel really fucking proud of us for doing so much work at the minute, always, but like I especially see it right now. Fuck man, it's so much, a phenomenal amount of effort to like work through and process this and remain present with it. There's so many different skills I've got to employ from so many different angles to actually achieve that result. It's crazy. Feeling very fucking goddamn impressed with every part of me, not realizing how much we'd learned until I'm like having it bleed into me from other parts of me, and I'm very aware of how much it is. I'm just like, holy fucking shit, that's a lot, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot, yeah. Get that. Pacing helps.